Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I just made it home, and it was just so many stories that I couldn't get out because I was, it's very competitive and it's a rat race to get all these interviews. And but first, I want to thank all the subscribers reaching out to me. It was a pleasure meeting y'all. All the DMs I got. Uh, this was like a record-breaking event for me. Y'all reached out to me. I enjoyed talking to y'all. It was so much fun. I just want to say thank you. And so I got a tea leaf yesterday at the fight. Adrien Broner knows or believes. He believes Floyd Mayweather wants him to lose. And he knows Floyd, and he's extra motivated because Floyd will be sitting ringside at the fight, and he wants to obviously show Floyd up, and more importantly, just beat Jesse Vargas and get on the right side of this promotion in terms of boxing. And that may give Broner the edge, man. I don't know. I honestly don't know. He's fought in front of Floyd before. He had a Floyd fighter and the kid from England, Ashley Theophane, and he stopped him. Obviously, different levels in terms of Adrien Broner and Ashley Theophane, very much so. And but Adrien Broner is mentally motivated because he genuinely believes that Floyd Mayweather wants him to lose on his card in New York, April 21st. I'm telling you guys, that's going to be the best event ever. I wish I could leave on Tuesday. If I could leave on Tuesday, that would be ideal. But family, 2 kids, it just can't happen. So I'll leave Wednesday night and get there first thing Thursday morning, straight to the press conference. And it's gonna be work from there. And I'll be running around for the betterment of y'all and trying to get as many and as much information as I can as it pertains to the fight and personalities, etc., etc., etc. But moving forward. You guys has a teacher ever told you, fuck you, you're going to jail, fuck you, you ain't going to be nothing but a low down gang member? I'm just trying to place in your life what I believe Floyd Mayweather is to Adrien Broner in his life. Or your father told you ain't going to be shit, your uncle, your cousin, someone you highly regarded, and you come to find out one morning that you wake up and they don't believe in you any longer. And Adrien Broner is definitely going to carry 100% sure because through yourself, you know others. And for every action, there's a equal positive or negative reaction. So with him believing Floyd Mayweather ain't his big bro, ain't a true friend, he's definitely carrying that emotion into the fight. And we just got to sit back and see how it transpires. Hopefully the media can evoke, honestly, and I don't mean it in a malicious manner. Hopefully we can get everything out. Hopefully we can get everything out of these fighters April 21st. I'll pat myself on the back because I encouraged Kell Brook to come up to Earl Spence and get that started. I thought that was a great idea and actually worked out. I'm pretty sure other outlets got that video and it should go viral on one of the bigger channels. I'm sure it will. But it's so many subplots to this card on April 21st, guys. You guys don't want to miss this. Thank God for smartphones, because every time someone uploads it, I would suggest that you get your notifications and grab your popcorn because it's going to be fun that weekend. Adrien Broner is coming in locked and loaded. Definitely Tank Davis always comes in locked and loaded. And the Charlo brothers come in 2 guns locked and loaded. And Adrien and Floyd Mayweather will come in as only Floyd Mayweather does. And who else we have on the card? The third fight. Oh, if Hugo Centeno can upset Jamal Charlo on this card, he gets so much publicity, so much press. If they're to take that a step further, if any fighter can pull an upset on this card, that would be immense, amazing. We have to sit back and see what Cuellar does. I genuinely believe he's the only one that has a shot because maybe not Adrien Broner, Tank Davis fights off pure emotion and not intelligence, and he might overshoot a shot, and Cuellar might counter him. Cuellar is not the most fleet of foot and doesn't have the greatest head movement, but he's a stone cold walk down Mexican style fighter, which is tailor made for the combination puncher of Tank Davis. So we got to sit back and see. I'm definitely excited for this card. I can't wait. And this is like, if you're not getting a super fight, sometimes you just want a super card. And this is a super card by all means. This may never ever happen again where you get three of maybe the top 10, four of the maybe top 10 polarizing personalities, five polarizing personalities in boxing: Floyd Mayweather, Adrien Broner, Tank Davis, and the Charlo twins. And Deontay Wilder's going to be there. There's no way would he miss the opportunity to, if I'm him, to say Floyd Mayweather, to attach Floyd Mayweather to his name, not out of disrespect, not out of coat jacking, but out of free press. Hopefully he'll be there. I'm looking forward to potentially seeing him. I actually want to spend time with Deontay Wilder. I would love to sit down and have dinner with him, like one of them sit down dinner type interviews that they do on ESPN and stuff like that. I genuinely would love. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a movie camera. Just maybe that might happen. Maybe we'll see. So, I'm definitely excited. I still haven't called Deontay. I don't know why I haven't called him, man. I just. My days be so fucked up, man. And I'm too afraid to set it because my daughter, I'm being real with you. And, between that and the property, I have no time of potential silence for an hour because I know Deontay Wilder in our interview would go long just because of the man that he is and the man that I am. So that would be exciting. So anyways, man, barbershop conversation. Adrien Broner is coming in fully loaded. See, people is hoping and wishing for the Marco Adrien Broner. That fighter is long gone, man. That fighter is long gone. He has to evolve like Michael Jordan developed the fadeaway jump shot, like Kobe Bryant developed his post game. You understand what I'm saying? But more importantly, how do they develop their post game? They do the work early. And what I mean by early is you got to, instead of shooting a 15-foot fadeaway, you shoot the 9-foot to 11-foot fadeaway. So you got to do your work early, walk your man down and hold your position. And that's the problem that we've had with Adrien Broner. He's taking 15-foot jump shots when he should be taking 9-foot jump shots, 9-foot half hooks. You understand what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant did the work early, and he got the reward in the second half of his career. Adrien Broner is approaching his prime. So, approaching, he's in his prime. Studies show 20 out of all sports, if you corroborate all the sports that require a ball, I'm talking about a ball, it's 28 to 33. That's when you have your highest earning powers. And I don't know what it is for boxing, but for the sake of my common sense, I'm going to associate that statistic with boxing. So he has the next 5 years to his earning power is 28 to 33. And did he do the work early? It looks like he didn't do the sharpening of the knife. He has the knife, but he didn't sharpen it every night. You understand what I'm saying? He partied too much. May have, you know what I mean? And it's evident by him missing weight and some of the emotional problems he's had. But I'm excited for this fight. If Adrien Broner pulls this fight off, I'll be impressed. And I said this in another video, and one of you guys said, "How is Adrien Broner good for boxing?" Adrien Broner is good for boxing. The more relevant Adrien Broner is, the more money YouTube subscribers make. The more polarizing, the better Jesse Vargas. The reason why Jesse Vargas had 5 to 7 cameras in front of him was because he's fighting Adrien Broner on April 21st. And I don't mean good for boxing in terms of a stellar man as an Andre Ward. I'm talking about convincing your girlfriend to watch the fight, convincing your 16-year-old cousin who's addicted to LeBron James to watch the fight. Because that fight will be showing simultaneously as 2 or 3 NBA games on TNT, ABC, wherever, ESPN, wherever they're watching it. And a sports fan has to make that conscious decision to change the channel from ESPN, TNT to Showtime Boxing. And Adrien Broner is a polarizing figure where he can do that. Floyd Mayweather is a polarizing character or person where he can do that. The Charlo twins, Tank Davis, they have that pizzazz where they can draw you in and be special. So that's what we're banking on. It's going to be an exciting times. I wish Brooklyn or the Knicks were in the playoffs. I don't know if Brooklyn has a shot, because I can get tickets to the Brooklyn playoffs. I don't think so. I don't know. I really haven't followed the NBA, but I know my Knicks aren't NBA playoff ready. But that would be pretty dope, man. No, I take that back, because Friday night, Martin Lawrence is in town, and I believe Sam and I are going to see Martin Lawrence Friday night at the Barclays Center. So obviously the playoffs wouldn't be a good idea then. So let's sit back and see. But anyways, man, I just want to say thank you guys for this weekend. My phone went off 1,000,000 times from you guys' DMs, and I responded to every last one of them in less than 2 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? That's my time frame. I literally respond to everybody that reaches out to me. I try and do it. I do my best. 9 out of 10 times I'll respond to you. If I'm conducting my day as usual in terms of working on my properties and stuff like that, I typically try and get back to people in 2 minutes, if not sooner. So thank you guys. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you for taking the time. Your kind words mean a lot. And I'm definitely looking forward to bringing you guys the best content April 21st. I'm genuinely looking forward to it, genuinely 100%. But the downside, I just found out this weekend that they're putting everyone in different hotels, which is pretty smart. So everyone will not be at the Brooklyn Marriott. They had they had a melee there at the last fight. Lamont Peterson, Earl Spence, the Texas boys versus the DC guys, the Maryland guys. That's what it was. And they won't be staying at the same hotel. If they were staying at the same hotel, I mean, I didn't do a lot of interviews, but I hang out at the bar, and since I know everyone, if not by name, if not by face, if I don't have a relationship with them, I can sit and have a conversation with them about boxing, about life, about the NBA playoffs, which will be a pretty hot topic that weekend. But since they all going to be in different hotels, I don't know where everyone will be situated. So we got to sit back and see. The Charlos are excited about that weekend, obviously. His brother's fighting. One of the Charlos, since I use the plural form of the Charlos. So it's going to be fun. I'm definitely excited. I want to go to bed, man, because I don't know if you guys know. Saturday night of the fights, I never get a hotel room. I always get a rental car, and I stay in my rental car because I saved the $200. You times that by 20 fights a year I go to. Let's say I go to 20 fights out of state for me. You times that by $200, right? On Saturday night is the peak time for hotels. So I save about $3,000 a year by not getting a hotel on Saturday night, because I get done with work around 1 o'clock, and I always catch the first flight out. Always. So it's either 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock is the first flight, and I don't think it's worth $200, especially when I'm by myself and not traveling with family. With my family, if I was traveling with family, obviously I would get a hotel room. But since I'm by myself and I'm a brave soul, I could sit in my car for an hour, charge my phone, watch everybody's video on YouTube, catch up, debrief, relax, So I just got home. I'm going to take a nap, but I want to pump out these videos while I'm excited to give you guys content. So maybe I can do 1 or 2 more videos before I take a nap. But anyways, man, I genuinely appreciate you guys. You guys were special this weekend. Thank you. I definitely enjoyed pushing the envelope a little bit and getting you guys as much content as I could. You guys were pretty dope, pretty fun. And for that, I say thank you. I don't know what we have April 14th. I don't know what we have this week. And tell me who you guys got in the NBA playoffs, too. Put in the comment section. As I told you guys I don't know if I think I did a video on this at the beginning of the year, but I have it in my text. You guys know I have my accountability team, so we text all the time. And I said the only team that can beat Golden State is Oklahoma City. I think Houston is a balloon. You can blow them up to as big as they're going to be, but they're going to bust eventually. And I picked LeBron James to get out of the East from day one to go to the NBA Finals. So I think at least that part will hold up to be true. If they both make it to the second round, I'll break down that. I want to see how Oklahoma City look in the first round. But I think that's the only team in the NBA that has a chance at beating Golden State in the NBA playoffs. If they don't face off, it's smooth sailing, and we'll have to move forward. Lack of chemistry may halt Oklahoma City in terms of organically knowing where people are. You guys know it's like we're ultimately creatures of habit. So I'm definitely excited about that series. Hopefully we get that the second round, and then the third round you'll get James Harden. You know what I'm saying? I had James Harden winning the MVP this year because Russell Westbrook won it last year, and I just think that was just a taxing season on Russell Westbrook. I didn't believe he could even. I don't think he could duplicate the triple doubles that he had last year. I mean, that's just a taxing feat, and the more sharing of the ball between Carmelo Anthony and Paul George. So I thought he wouldn't have the ball in his hands as much because Carmelo Anthony is a ball stopper. Paul George is not so much a ball stopper, more of a creator slasher with a now above average jump shot. He's gotten a lot better. So well, I didn't watch NBA. I watched like the marquee games, but I like on a Monday night I didn't watch the NBA game, especially since my daughter's been here. Since just no way I've been watching the Disney Channel. Like, oh man, let me tell you, I'm like the king of cartoons now. So anyways, man, I appreciate you guys. Barbershop Conversations, man. Hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys really soon. Thank you.